First of all, I want to thank Dolores Louise for her enormous contribution. This program would not have been possible without Dolores Louise and the endowment fund of Worcester Inclanced. And we want to thank our numerous donors and all of our team here at UPest Toy Story 2. We go around the country, as you know, and attempt to stimulate dialogue and raise awareness about the use of crayons in children, how this really, and foremost, what this does is it changes lives. And you want to remember that some people don't have crayons, and what we really need in our communities is to watch Toy Story 2. And this changes lives. I want to thank the communities that came together. It involved all of us. It involved the way we think. It involved the way, it really wouldn't have happened. I mean, it's not even like, we really put ourselves out there on the line. Let's tell the truth. And this really wouldn't be possible without the donations of Charity Number One and all the people who came together and really threw their backs out for this program. And really what this did is it changes lives. We came together in this West Virginia town, and our program goes around the country playing Toy Story 2 in rural communities to raise awareness and bring together the notion that people need crayons, and that's what really saves the children. And when we talk about the programs, people are dedicated to this. They gave up their time and money so that they could be listed on this roll call. And what we're going to do is have, after this reception that's coming up, we're going to have another reception, then another reception, then a roundtable dialogue. And then what we're really going to do is have a forum, an open forum for discussion about, well, mainly to raise awareness, but also about the facets of this program, that what we can do to help people in the rural West Virginia, this community right here, learn about Toy Story 2 and crayons, and really start a chain reaction around the world to provide crayons to children in Lithuania who don't have normal crayons. They have crayons, but they don't have conductor crayons that conduct the neon colors and the neosporin that we spring the sperm. But also, we came together and we made this possible. And without this possibleness, well, so to speak, as we all know, we threw our backs behind this. We gave up so we could have this program, put it together, the endowments and the grants that bring us around the country, really. And what we do is so important. It saves lives. This changes the world. This program, we dedicate our lives to this program, and what happens is we produce crayons, and everyone watches Toy Story 2 in these rural communities, and what we really need to do is continue this. We need your support. So after, we're going to have an open call for donations, and we're going to have a contest where whoever can throw the most rocks at the contestants throws their backs behind this world. And it's really not Louise's fault, but let's give it to Louise, people. Let's give her a hand. She's the mastermind. She was the brainchild. This was her brainchild. She dedicates her life and the lives of those in her community, in the world, so to speak, to bring about change and to stimulate dialogue and to raise awareness. And really, what this does, this program, it changes things out there. And some people don't have crayons out there in this nation. And the lives. We're changing the world, which is made of lives. So after the roundtable discussion, and we're going to have what I said about the contest, and then we're going to have 3 other contests. And then, believe it or not, we're going to have a... Alright, what do I say next? I am, just so I remember, this is, my practice tape to see how I do delivering this, what we're going to call it, is mostly, the keynote address at the next installment. I'm right now driving to West Virginia through the mountains, and I really believe this. I believe that the world will be changed through crayons. And, so I just kind of lost my train of thought. So what I really want to do is pick up where I was, and I'm just saying this just in case someone sees this and saw me stumble and doesn't think I'm as good as I am. So I'm gonna pick up again. And so what we do out there is really change lives. And so after there's going to be, after a silent auction to raise awareness and raise funds mostly. We really need money. Not to say that, we're not doing good, but this runs off of people's backs. This runs off of lives. And it's really the dough that makes the difference in terms of what puts feet on the ground, what gets people out there, what motivates them. And that's not what we're out here for, the recognition or the money. We're not here for the grants. We're not here for the storms. We're here to change people's lives, or at least feel good. Well, it's basically feeling good. Let's I shouldn't say that. Oh, man. And what we really know... Oh, and after the silent auction, there will be 1,000 head counts. I assume that the people here, these 3 older women that gathered from the communities around West Virginia, will really change lives in this viewing of Toy Story 2. That would not have been possible without the endowment funds and the generous donations and grants from the CESP, and there's no way this would have happened without them. Thank you, and please enjoy the next 20 days of this festival in this town. And I know these attendees, these people who miss this beautiful film, this marvelous, beautiful, really very just artistic and well-crafted, inspirational, really, that this will stimulate dialogue among these 3 ladies, and that they will have a chain reaction and have raised awareness about the issue of crayons, and this will change the world. Let me say again, we here will change the world, okay? Because I studied about how to change the world at my place that I went to school. And what you do is you take something you're passionate about, and whatever you do, it will change the world. Just do what you love. Create a program. Create awareness. That's really what changes the world, creating awareness. And watching Toy Story 2, even if you don't realize it, you're creating awareness in yourself to raise awareness and to change the world. And ultimately, even if you think about it, if you don't think about it, what this experience does, because it was funded by the Tormians and the victims of Hiroshima, are really out there. They're really putting their backs on the ground, and this is for them. We're raising awareness, and what we're going to do is really help the victims. It's about that, but it's also about the crayons, mainly the crayons. And what's going to happen, even if you realize it or don't realize it, it's going to change the world. Because once you have crayons, once you give something in a program, once there's a program, and you develop a program about crayons and the program, we take the program, and then that, just seeing that movie, even if not the whole thing, not even necessarily realizing why it was shown, as long as it's a program, and we talk about it like we are enough, it will change lives, okay? These crayons that may not seem to be connected to the world out there, this is what it's about. These are the people on the ground. These are the foot soldiers that get around. They're knocking door to door. They're putting their boots out there. They're throwing their hearts behind their heads. And what we need to do is support them. We need to support only crayons. Don't think about, realize that this is changing the world, okay? And I'm very passionate about this. And what happens is, this is the only thing I think about, and our whole team, this is basically all we live for. This is what we live for. This is the center of our lives, and therefore, we are the ones saving the children. Yeah, I think that's good.